So the second stage is, once, say, assuming that the client continuance decisions have been considered, the preconditions of the audit have been met. Now, what are we left with? Now we have actually accepted the engagement. Now we'll enter into the planning and risk assessment stage. This stage includes setting the terms of engagement, the engagement letter. Then you set the audit strategy and the audit plan. Okay. Thereafter, obtaining an understanding of the entity and its environment and also the internal controls. So what you do is that when the conditions have been met, the continence decisions have been performed or checked, you accepted the engagement, you determined all the terms of the engagement in the engagement letter. Engagement letter basically is a piece of paper which includes the responsibilities of both the parties, the audit fee that has been set, the scope of the engagement, what the engagement will be all about, and normally it is printed on the audit firm's letterhead logo, and then it is forwarded to the client. They sign it and keep a copy with themselves and return the original one back to the firm. Okay, that's how it works. Then you have the audit strategy. You set the audit strategy an audit plan. So audit strategy is like includes deployment of the resources, the timing of the audit, the extent of procedures that you'll perform. But that's a summarized document. That's like a audit plan is a detailed document that includes how are you going to implement everything that you decided within the audit strategy. So in simple terms, in strategy, we are deciding on the strategy. In plan, we are talking about how to implement that strategy. Okay. Once this is done, then we obtain an understanding of the entity and its environment and including the internal controls. Like I said, internal controls is a very important syllabus area, very important chapter. Basically, every company works with, every company has certain parameters, has certain policies, has certain decorum, dynamics, systems in place. They can't function without management, okay? They can't function without policies, can they? It is very important to have some sort of decorum, some sort of discipline. Say, um, when any of you, is anybody in this class a working student? Is anybody, just raise your hand if somebody is working in any company or um, anywhere. Yes, Aishat, can you turn your mic on, please?
Yes, sir. I work in the government sector in the Maldives. I work in the tax authority. Yes, so I'm also studying at the same time.
Okay, right. Now, I just wanted to ask, in your company, Aishat, you can keep your mic on. Um, so, in your company, wherever you work, have you ever seen the company statement, the mission statement, the company values on the walls or on the entrance?
Yes, it's visible on the website as well,
Yeah,
the walls as well. Yeah.
yeah. And you might have some sort of portal whereby you can see the HR policies, you can see the sales team policies. So things like these. Have you ever come across any of these things?
Yes, sir.
Yes, right. So now you can turn your mic off. Yes, Roger, you turn your mic, you have raised your hand.
Yes, sir.
Same question to you. Have you ever come across any of these things?
Yes, please.
Yes, perfect. You can turn your mic off and put your hand down, please, Roger. This is exactly a great example of internal controls. Okay? A policy, mission statement, company values, HR policy. What are they? They are standard operating procedures or policy SOPs, sorry. They are systems, they ensure discipline, okay, they ensure management, and they are all form a part of internal controls, right? So as an auditor, you need to have the right understanding of the entity's business, the entity's operations, the entity's environment, and all these policies, these systems, these internal controls. Because if you don't have the right understanding, how will you assess the risk? You guys remember, we in the previous slide we were talking about identifying and assessing audit risk. How is that possible if you do not have the right understanding? Isn't it? Obviously, whenever if I'm a university student and I have a final year project to present, otherwise I won't be I won't be awarded my degree. So in order to prepare that final year project, what's required? Sir, adequate research is required. Searching on the internet, looking out for different books, looking out for different sources in order to complete my project. So that researching, that checking on the sources, that's called understanding of the entity and its environment. Okay, so once done, we will assess the risk and then we will determine materiality.